Alrighty then. Hello, anybody. Oh boy.
Ugh. I chose a terrible, terrible day to decide to come back. Terrible. Take 2 weeks off and decide, you know what, let's come back on Black Friday. You know, the guy who works in retail. This would make sense. Then, yeah. Busy day, everything exploded. It's fine. I'm tired. Bad day to come back. But I didn't want to go and extend that break too long, to be fair. And I'll get over it. Otherwise, how was Black Friday? Very busy. Like, if you want to know, the store I work at, their website's broke and has been on and off throughout the entire day, so we've gotten complaints about that. The internal systems are broken, which doesn't help, so it was stressful. It was stressful. But at the same time, I did what I could, and that was about it. Otherwise, how's everybody else been for these past 2 weeks? It was what? When was the last time I did this? The 5th. Holy crap. 18 days ago. Really? 5th. Monday. 7, 14, 18 days. Ooh. Well, that's good. Do you always enjoy your Call of Duties? Me, I still haven't played one in years. I remember. I think the last one I played was Call of Duty at 4? I don't remember. Long time ago. On the 360. But ow! That's not fun, though. See, anything negative happen to my... Not that I can think. They're just hoping that you only think you did, and you didn't. Now, I'll admit one thing, and I'm pretty sure everybody could guess what this one thing is. I don't remember... I barely remember what I was doing. If I remember correctly... No, I'll just go to the screen. If I remember correctly, we were grinding up the team to 25-ish, if I remember. So I was working on Yamanero, Nuzlocke, and Damien. With Mothman, EXP sharing Damien, and stuff like that. Other than that, I forget. I think afterwards we needed to fight Maylene? Yeah. Now everything's coming back to me. We needed to continue out to the side to go fight Maylene, do all that stuff. That's what the plan was. Grinding! Yeah. Great thing to come back to, right? Also, interesting thing I noticed today. Because I have not been streaming, I have not been doing a lot of talking. Especially talking at a slightly raised volume so that it comes more coherently through the microphone. If that's what I want to call it, I'm going to call it that, even though that's probably not accurate. But the reason why I'm pointing that out is I've realized today, because it was Black Friday and it was a lot of busy, a lot of yelling at each other for doing stupid things. It actually hurt my throat talking that much today, which is not good. You created a government of combies. What does it take to become elected into this government? Or is it appointed? I won't be part of the Combi government. Yeah, Mothman, you're not fighting the barrel. Let's go to Ouija. Colonizing all over the Pokemon world. Sounds like a plan to me. Ow! Mothman, you're not allowed to fight Bidoofs no more. I should have known better, but I didn't. Yo, Mojo! How you been? It has been a long time. To be fair, it's been additionally long because I took 18 days off. And should be fine now, I think. Aw. But I want to be a government official in the government of Combees. But how you been, Mojo? Me, for anybody that didn't read the message on the Discord, rough patch, got over it. Okay. You know, I figure I'll go through that whole spiel. For anybody that wants to know why I took 18 days off, which is essentially 3 streams, or 2 weeks. Wait. Friday. Yeah, 4 streams. 4 streams, so a little more than 2 weeks. 2.5 weeks, technically. But, you want to know why I did that, is throughout the past 2.5 weeks, I pretty much did all I could to cut any and all amounts of things on my schedule out of my schedule. Pokemon Let's Go sucked. I still have not looked into it at all. But if you want to know why I specifically sought to clear my schedule is... I was getting heavily stressed, and it caused problems and all that fun stuff. But my plan was, let's take this and clear my schedule, remove anything that I can realistically not do without permanently penalizing myself in some way. So I cut out my stream. I have not gone to D&D on Wednesdays. I actually left my other D&D group that I did on Sundays so that I just spent the last few weeks doing nothing. Which you might say, oh, that's bad, but sometimes you just need time to you. And I think it was worth it. Take that, Bidoof. Although, I'll be honest, in the past while, I definitely watched way too much stuff. Nice chill vibe. Good plan, Jeddah. Although studying sucks. What are you specifically studying, if you don't mind me asking? Hopefully more exciting than the classes I'm taking in college this semester. But, fun fact. I will tell you this now because I find it hilarious, but I know it's also terrible. Chemical engineer... Ooh. Going for the same degree that my old man has. That is a fun one. Now, if you want to know, one little bit of hilarity is I am currently taking an accounting course because I kind of had to take an accounting course, but it is an online course, and the hilarious part about it is the class I can take at home, but you have to go to the virtual classroom on Mondays and Wednesdays to be part of the class and all that. But every class is recorded so that you can re-watch it and blah blah blue. I have, for the past 3 weeks, turned my computer on to the virtual classroom and left it. And not even participated in the class. But... sad fact about that is I currently have a 97.66% in that class. If that gives you an idea of how freaking boring it is to me. I don't claim to be a smart guy, that's for sure. I think most people can agree with that. Smart guy, I am not. So that just gives you an idea of how brain-drainingly terrible that class is. Alright, let's try working on Yamanero for a bit. This is rough not using cheats. Why did I decide not to cheat? Oh yeah, because a lot of people were getting upset with me always cheating. Also, for the record, if anybody has songs you want me to play during the grindy session, feel free to link them. Econ course. Oof. Economics is quite a bit better than... Ow. Yes, Duck, it is me. Hey, I told everybody I'd be back. I am using Desmoom, because it's the one that I've always used. Are there probably better ones? Yeah, but I've always used it. Go are impossible. I figured about as much. Ooh, that sounds fun, Pika. Yeah, Mojo, economics is not always that bad. It really comes down to your teacher. But my economics class that I took was absolutely horrid and terrible, and I hated my teacher. Because his extent of economics teaching was, I'm going to quote everything in the book. And, yeah. Luckily, we didn't have to do any tests in that class. That's one thing I've noticed in a lot of my college classes lately, is they don't do tests. And I'm okay with this. The only class of mine that does tests currently is my accounting class, which, like I said earlier, I have a 97% in. But that is because I don't mind their tests, because we have online assignments. We get to use our assignments on the test, and the only thing on the test are the same questions that were on the assignment. So it's really dumb. Can't stay tonight? That's fine. Also, hello! It's me. That's who's back. Why would they turn back into Paris? Because they could still have giant mushroom. He just took it out of their brain. I need to grind up someone else. When does Zubat evolve again? You weren't on the Discord to tell me the down low? Man, I just went through the down low. Where? Alright. 23? Crap. I was hoping it was a little bit sooner than that, but whatever. We can't have nice things. Indeed I am, and that's why I took the time off, Duck. Specifically so that I wasn't doing bad anymore. Don't like fighting Badoos with Fard Nut. How do I still fight? Whatever. Dang it. Alright. Because people is asking, I'll go through what was on the Discord. You could even check the video. I think I have one saved back there that you could look at. But see exactly how I quoted it. I think it was, yeah, 5 paragraphs. I wrote an entire essay on it. Screw it, I'm not gonna read that. I know what happened. But, to give you an idea, for the past 2, 3, 4, quite a while, I'd been kind of feeling very, stressed, depressed, etc., etc., and I wanted to figure out why. Specifically, I figured it out, I got over it, but I wanted to take the time off of the stream so that I had a chance to just de-stress completely. Like, I took every amount of my schedule that I could out of my schedule so that I could decompress and de-stress. And it took a while, but hey. So, that's where I was for the past 2 weeks. Do I intend on everything going and continuing perfectly? I don't know. I'll probably screw something up this time. Ow! Kill it. Jeez Louise. The barrels are killing me. I want to use the EXP codes. But, Dragoon, why is it that Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are impossible to Nuzlocke? Is there a specific reason? Because, I'll be honest, like I said about the game since they were released, I had no intention of Nuzlocking them myself because I don't have a Switch. There aren't random encounters? Yeah, but that... I guess I can see that being a problem. That is true, that is true. I can see it being a problem, but at the same time, I think it could work out, but Plus you're required to... Ah. You can't grind without catch... Okay, that's bad. At least 50 are required for one of the specials. Yeah, it's sounding kind of not great so far. Not move gyms. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Huh. Actually, no, Fard Nut, you can hit it once at least, right? Now you can kill it from here. Bam! Oh, I don't doubt that it's actually fun and charming. Because, let's be honest, it's a Pokemon game. They're always fun and charming. But I guess I can see where it can definitely have its issues. Like, even seeing it, when it was first released, which was the only amount I ever looked into it. See you later, Duck. Have a great night. Thanks for showing up. Unused fairy access. Ah. But, crap, what was I saying? Oh yeah, my whole thing when it comes to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee all just really comes down to the fact that I had watched it at the start, and even when I first looked at it, I figured, hey, this just looks like they're trying to get it into 3D, like a console quality Pokemon game, which it was just essentially an experiment. $50 Pokeball. There's a $50 Pokeball? Why is there a $50? Why would you spend 50 Buckazoids? You realize that's my entire food budget for the month, right? Also, Damien's evolving. I guess it was 22. Or is he already 23? I think he was 23. Good job, Damien. I want to finish grinding. It's always great. Come back from extended vacation and grind. Yee. But no, one thing I wanted to mention that I think I did mention but didn't continue with, ow, double ow, is throughout the time I was gone and the past few months, because at the start, good night? Heading to sleepy time? Good night, Pika. Have a great night. But throughout the past month, or month and a half at this point, I think, I had signed up for VRV so that I could watch animus and stuff, and I've been watching a lot. So yes, throughout the past 2.5 weeks, I watched way too many. And I was curious. Would anybody be interested in me making a list and rankings of the ones that I have watched? Because I did it on my own, just as a thing, but I debated on actually putting in a little bit of work, making it so that they each have a description why they are rated that way, rather than just, here's what I think about it at this time, and bop. But I can put comments in on those kind of things, and then I could link it on the Discord or on here. Because I know some people are interested in what I've been watching and if I think any are worth a dang. But if nobody cares, then nobody cares. Fine, I'll still probably end up doing it for my own sake, because I'm interested just to have everything written down at one point. Because I'll tell you right now, at this point, I've watched quite a few, and I can almost tell you immediately upon watching 3 episodes of an anime, or at least its first short arc, if I want to even continue watching it. Like, some are pretty good, but they finish their arc and you're like, yeah, this isn't going to go anywhere, is it? And sure enough, they probably don't. Get out of here, Babero. Damien don't like you. By the way, has it always been this hard to grind? Jeez. I feel like it took a whole lot less time last time, but I think I also cheated. Hello, Colgrim! Good choice, Mojo. I'd probably have taken the Eevee as well. Although, Pikachu would be good. Where were I? On a self-help vacation. Let's go with that. That sounds nice. I was on a 4-stream vacation as I de-stressed and decompressed. And pretty much starting from here on out, I'm working on getting my schedule back on track. Haha! Like, I'll tell you right now, tonight's stream, just in case, might be a little bit shorter than usual, because I am tired. Because, for anybody that doesn't live in the United States of America... yesterday was Thanksgiving, today is Black Friday, lots of sales, I work retail, put 2 and 2 together. Also, computer system was broken, so that made today a lot of fun. Which means, hey, if you look up which retail stores had broken websites today, you could probably figure out where I work. The answer is Lowe's. That's not the point. They pay me too much money. Which you'd think would be a good thing. But believe it or not, it isn't. Ow! Yeah, should be. Unless something stupid happens. Which, let's be honest, I'm prone to stupid. And let's see, is anything specific happening on Monday that I'm not aware of? Let's see... Work, school... Not that I'm aware of. Got my doctor's visits out of the way. No changes in the team, nobody's died yet. All I've been doing has been grinding at this point. Last stream was 18 days ago on the 3rd, so there's that. But otherwise... Oh yeah, it's Cyber Monday. On the plus side, I'm back to my usual scheduling and I don't have to worry about that. True. I forgot that it's Cyber Monday, the other busiest day of the year. Not really that busy, but... Too lazy to watch vlogs. Wow. Nah, not much happened. Well, Mojo, it's easy to avoid the temptation to buy things. You just have to pretend you're like me and have no money to buy things. And I'm actually going to take that off of Nuzlocke. Give it to Yamanero. I'd rather level up Yamanero than Nuzlocke. And speaking of which, Damien can now have the Soothe Bell. Hmm? You could message me on the Discord or on Twitter and I would see it and you would be able to complain that I'm terrible. It's an easy way to do it, right? I think there was something... I don't remember. Too many things, brain not working. Go figure. Come on, Damien, you can do it! Fight it. Ow. Is there a link to the Discord? In the stream description, down underneath contact me if I remember correctly. Otherwise I can just copy pasta. Just go whoop and boop. There you go. Left when you're cleaning it. I only have that, and I have 2 Discords on my Discord channels on my Discord. The only ones that I've got are the stream one, and the one that all my friends hang out on. Also, I guess it has been long enough. Report on my opinion of MapleStory 2. Game is a lot of fun, but, and this is a huge but, it really is almost a best as a social interaction platform. The game itself is fun enough, mostly in its customization options, but to get to the end game of MapleStory 2, it'll take you a week at roughly playing 2 hours a day. Yay. and there really isn't anything to do in the end game. Yes, it is Fashion Story 2. But my only complaint about it is if they expand it to the point where there is a reason to play, because in my experience while I played it, mind you, the only characters that I really leveled up any distance was a Berserker and a Priest, and the problem in it really comes down to the fact that your Berserker will play almost identically to Uncle Ted's Berserker. And that's the same as far as I know for every single class in that game, which kinda sucks. So aesthetically, it is super customizable and very fun to do that. But mechanically, everything is the same, and that is annoying. Ah. Well, Steam's a dirty liar. It's a couple's image. Wow. That sounds immediately interesting. Boop. But also, hello Dynamo, how you doing? What are we learning? Rain Dance? No, Yamanero, you don't need Rain Dance. If you're single, you could be like me. Don't do it. Just joined, what am I up to? Grinding time. Hoping not to die. Although inevitably going to. But just trying to get everybody up to roughly 24, 25-ish. But what about you, Jig Jag? What are you up to? Some people are studying, some people are hanging out. Most of it is me being terrible. Pressing hard on player... Ooh. Okay, that already sounds interesting. Because... Ow. I'll admit, right now, Colgrim, most games these days do not press on the player interactions button. Especially in the way of MMOs. Like, a good example that I always like to bring up is World of Warcraft is one of the most popular MMOs and blah-de-blah-de-blue. But with every update, they are going further and further away from team-based play. You can do most content in that game on your own now, which kind of sucks. Blame Let's Go Pokemon. Ooh. Platinum, in the amount of times that I keep losing in it, has definitely become one of my highest rated Pokemon games. Yeah, that sounds about right, Dragoon. Which is why like I said, MapleStory 2 is more of a social game that tries to be a mechanic game, which kind of sucks. Call each other crap like that. Ooh. Scandalous. What is this called? I'm curious. I completed 2 achievements. Hooray! Thanks for that, Twitch, for telling me I completed 2 achievements. Ah. Yeah, true, Dynamo. Is chat delay shorter than usual? I don't think so. Like, it does feel like it's removing it over there a little bit fast, but I might be crazy. But I think it's set to 30 seconds? I don't remember. Can you get a team update? If you were here the last stream, it's the same. Otherwise, looking through the team, we've got Damien, Yamanero, Luigi, Mothman, Fardnut, and Nuzlocke. 24, 22, 26, 25, 25, and 21. Nuzlocke pulling up the back with Yamanero holding the XP share. Because grinding's tough. The goal is to get everybody to 24, 25, and then move on. I might be lazy on Nuzlocke, I'll be honest. Fruit. Playing a game a billion times. That's kind of like... Bastiodon is amazing. I like Bastiodon. The only reason why I'm saying I'll probably skip out and laze out a little bit is because I kind of want to do things. You know? Also, the next gym is kind of a fighting gym, so having a rock steel is probably not the best idea. Also, hello, Awala Wario. How you been? Wish I had my hat on. Oh well. Well, that's something I should have looked for Black Friday. See if I can get a new hat. Nah, I like my hat. EOS. EOS 2. Do I play platformers? Majority of the time, I only stream Mondays and Fridays, and those are only ever the Pokemon Nuzlocks. But on the weekends, I can occasionally stream, and I do not mind doing platformers. But what is this one Jig-Jag that is underrated? One thing to keep in mind is I have a budget of $50 for food and anything else throughout the month, so free is best! This life of a college student that lives alone. You got Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, but which one? Did you get the Pikachu or the Eevee? Take that, barrel. Got both. Ah! Well, that works. I do need a roommate. But at the same time, I don't know. It's always awkward with that kind of stuff. I've tried putting out there that I'm looking for a roommate at the colleges, but nobody wants to go to a second bedroom apartment, but Hello, Mewhaku. Yes, it has. How am I? Far better than I have been in the past 2 months. Let's put it that way. Far, far better. Although still hungry. But, oh well. Should have eaten more. Henry Hatsworth. I've heard of that. I don't... I know I've seen it, but I can't remember anything about it. You got Let's Go Eevee? Nice. How's the Nuzlocke? Everybody's dying! No, it's going just fine. Had about the average amount of deaths. I think 5 total at this point? 4 or 5? Everybody making me jealous in the fact that everyone has Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and here I am still with no Nintendo Switch. Everybody makes me jealous. You just want to play a Nuzlocke? It does that. Watching somebody do one, it really does show, make you want to do one yourself. Which is perfectly fine. Everybody makes me sad. DS game. Oh, I have seen that Jig-Jag. But I really cannot remember anything about it. Crap. How would you describe the experience of a Nuzlocke compared to a normal playthrough? Stressful. Now, the best way to think of a Nuzlocke playthrough compared to a normal playthrough, especially if you're doing it in your personal time, is it really comes down to committing to it. Because a way to think about it is it's easy to do a Nuzlocke and then the Pokemon you've grinded the most dies and you're just like, oh no! And then you just quit your Nuzlocke, which a lot of people do. Give me that Yamanero! Thank you. Nuzlocke can have that. There's already a showdown tier for Let's Go. Wow. Alright. Honestly, I think we're looking about good. Like, In the way of additional streams of playing a game, I'll mention this right now. I'm a little bit sad. I wanted to do an additional stream tomorrow, just to make up for the fact that I was gone for 4 streams and Jig-Jag! Thank you for following the channel! If you ever want to catch me stream at another time, I do stream on Mondays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Central Time. But like I said, it's always the Pokemon Nuzlocke, but I occasionally will stream on a weekend. Those are hit and miss, though. Usually it depends if I'm feeling incredibly lazy, or if I have something I want to play. Like, the main reasons why I will say... I'll say right now, the main thing that I wanted to do is, over the weekend, I did want to stream Dark Souls 3 again. Because I have been wanting to play Dark Souls again, but... Playing it on my own, it's not as much fun. I wanted to play specifically that character we were playing on stream and continually lose with it, because it was terrible. But, The problem why I might not be able to stream tomorrow is simply comes down to the fact that work decided while I was there today to say, "Hey, Mike, are you doing anything over the weekend?" "No, I'm free all the time on the weekend." "Great! Can you come in tomorrow and help us do the stuff because the system was broken and maybe it'll work tomorrow?" Okay. I agreed to the dumb agreement. Alright. And forward we go. See Yamanero's in the front, Nuzlocke's getting grinded, Damien's got the Soothe Bell, and we're off! AV is the new combined EV and IV. Really? They combined IVs and EVs? I mean, that sounds perfectly fine to me because they are always annoying. It is, isn't it, Yuhaku? That's the only reason why I was my only advocation towards remaking Gen 1s just came down to the fact that Gen 1 never had the special physical split. Other than that, please no more Gen 1 love. Please. I'm tired of it. Wow. The Rapidash lived? Also, apparently Damien's faster than Rapidash. Did not see that coming. Let's put out... Ouija. Everyone's Mega Rayquaza. Wow. They are really changing things from the sounds of it. Huh. Let's be honest, a lot of Nintendo's games currently on the Switch have been pretty good. Yep, I can agree with that, Jig-Jag. The only reason Gen 1 is not on my the bottom of my favorite generations is because I have way too much nostalgia for it. So there's no way I could put it at the bottom of the ones I like. Jeremiah Purge! Thank you for following the channel. If you ever want to catch me stream at another time, I do stream on Mondays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Central Time. It'll always be Pokemon Nuzlocke, hopefully those times, unless I screw something up. But I will also occasionally stream on the weekends, and those will be random things. It's a Tamagotchi in the game now. Wow. I mean, it's definitely a very different game. Which at the same time does not mean it's a bad game, it's just different. Man, I'm getting conflicting opinions on that now.
Why is everybody confusing me? Please don't confuse me. I like not being confused.
Well, the thing is, Jig-Jag, one thing that I'm happy about, that I like doing, is I like saying things very fast, especially if it's something that I know what I'm going to say. Like, people who have watched any time that I did the Mystery Dungeon stream, which is another game I do want to do again eventually, is one of the characters I gave the voice of is I just made him rant and rave all the time. It was Cyndaquil. He was fun. I liked that game. I really do need to play it again, but it really comes down to finding time to do things like that right now. I want berries. It just sounds weird when you walk through it. All I'm hearing is that it's 40 bucks for a Mew. That is a cash grab. Does this thing do anything else? Is it at least the pedometer like when Diamond and Pearl was released, or is it anything else? Nah, the one that I was playing Jig-Jag was Super Mystery Dungeon, because I had never actually... I had played through one of them, which was Gates to Infinity, I want to say. But yeah. Sure, it works on Pokemon Go. Oh. Ow. Wow, it has so much less HP than me. Warcraft Go? What? I mean, I've heard about Warcraft 3 Remake. What's this about Warcraft Go? Is this a thing? Also, I'm broken. Pay no attention to the glitchies. They don't exist. Wait, you can have a Pokemon follow you and not use it? So, when you have a Pokemon follow you, it's not used in battle? That's weird. Well, let's be fair, Dragoon. Let's be completely fair when it comes to Blizzard. They kind of lost so much respect from community, and I am just going to laugh at them. I can't help but laugh at them because of their Diablo announcements and their stuff they did at BlizzCon, because I found it hilarious. And the fact that I play Path of Exile, and trust me, if there is any subreddit that is blowing up at Blizzard's stupidity, it's Path of Exile. Because, again, they're both ARPGs, and a lot of people compared Path of Exile to Diablo, and yeah. And the fact that it got a lot of people to show up to the game after that happened, it was funny. The funny thing is, there were a lot of fun things. It does get boring after a while, but that's why they update it 4 times a year with heavy updates, so that there's at least something new to do. Dragoon! How do I feel about Diablo Immortal? I have not looked into it barely at all. The only thing I know is that, don't you have phones? Because it's hilarious that way. Wait. And Mewhaku, thank you for subscribing with Prime! Haha! And so did Dragoon with Prime. Anyway, all that stuff. Also, Mewhaku, if you notice, I made icons! There are now stream icons so people can feel special. Doom Eternal. No, you have to get out of here, Yamanero. That Pikachu is bad. Let's get out Luigi. And Fardnut. If you... Let me see. Do I have Steam open right now? I do. Hold on 1 second. Now you're having me want to look at this. Baby. Yeah. That's about what I figured. On Steam, which is the only way I've played Path of Exile, I have a total of 2,506 hours of playtime on it. Yeah. I played that game a lot. Gonna go for a while? Well, if you don't come back, have a great night, Dragoon, and hope to see you back. On Monday, especially. I wish you had better attacks, Fartnut. I really do. Let's just kill Pikachu. But, yeah. Path of Exile is that game that I always come back to every major update. Play for probably 2 weeks, and then drop it until the next update. And everyone's paralyzed. Yay! Both my Pokemon hit Pikachu and got staticked. Huh. I mean, I can see that happening because it's... stuff, but But no, I will say that I like the game Path of Exile, but it is a commitment. I've shown it multiple times, but if you want to look it up yourself. Path of Exile skill tree is very expansive, and I know everything on it. Because I am a dum-dum who does dumb things. Like that. But, otherwise, on that note, on the note of games and stuff that we've all liked playing, one thing that I discussed with one of my friends, well, he brought up and I agreed with him, was our discussion, essentially. Ooh. Because lazy. Good choice for lazy. But, one thing that my friend brought up and I agreed with him, which was our entire conversation, should have went further, but we both have this opinion that for some reason there have not been very many good games that have come out lately. Mind you, neither of us have a Switch or any of the current gen consoles, so we're kind of stuck PC base. And we both are of the opinion for some reason this entire year, the only game that... yeah, Whispering Ice was not as good as it used to be. But throughout this entire year, the only game that we both kind of came to the conclusion of that we both looked forward to and enjoyed a lot was Monster Hunter World. And yes, I still enjoy that game. But other than that, neither of us could think of anything that's come out on PC, free or otherwise, that has really wowed either of us. Which kind of upsets me. Makes me wish that I've had a Switch, because Switch has a lot of good games. Although that would also mean I would have to have money, which I don't. Get out of here, Panita. Actually, have Dominero fight it. Still not convinced by Switch? That's fine. The reason why I'll say this, Colgrim, is the Switch, I think, has a lot of good games, but the problem that I have with the Nintendo Switch is the fact that it is so freaking expensive. Wow. And to be fair, Civ 6 on any Civilization game on mobile sounds like a good idea on their part. And being able to play Civilization on the Switch on the go, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Because it's just one of those games where it's you do it and then you drop it for a while, but you can always come back, which I think is really good for it. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I've not been paying attention to the levels of the Pokemon I've been fighting. I should have been. Now look at crap. That Fallout set. Play them mobile on Switch? Yeah. Again, that's one of those sad me. I don't go anywhere, so having mobile games kind of is sad for me. Like, I'll be honest. One console that I want to play more games on, but I have mentioned that I have sworn off playing, is I want to play more mobile games. like, things on your phone or tablet. But I have long since, like, a long time ago, I've told myself, no, Mike, do not play those games, because I know full well that I have my phone in my pocket all the time. Except right now, it's on my bed over there. But if I have access to the game at all time, I will do stupid things, like, I don't know, play the game instead of work at work. And then get fired. Because stupid. And I'm paralyzed. Come on, Fartnut. Why is this Ellie? Actually, I know why the Yellow Kid's so much of a pain in the butt, because Fartnut has no good attacks. Yeah, that was my main reasoning back when Pokemon Go first came out, why I never touched it, even though I should have. Although, hilarious part was, even if I could touch it, my phone could not play it. Because it was one of those that said, hey, you can't do that. Actually, my phone is for reading, my tablet. If you want the sad thing
Sad thing about that, because apparently I do not grammar.
Sad thing about that is, my phone I use almost exclusively for reading stuff, looking up stuff, and blah blah blah. You know, the usual stuff most people use their phone for. But the other thing is, my tablet, the only thing I really use my tablet for is I use it to save specifically the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition manuals on. All the player guide and the campaign stuff, I have downloaded PDFs and put them on my tablet. And that's the only thing I've used it for. Yep. Which is kind of sad. I did use it to write my own campaign that one time, but then after about 6 sessions of it, my players gave up on it, and I scrapped the whole thing, which is sad. Which is fine, because I was doing a lot of really dumb things in that campaign. It was convoluted. I played the proper noun game. Rule 1 for anybody writing any story, be it for a tabletop game or just as a story in general. Don't play the proper noun game. It's bad. Oh, don't feel... Jig-jag. It has nothing to do with being rich or poor, being able to afford things. It all comes down to your current living expenses. Like, a good example is, my older brother, he doesn't make a lot of money. He makes more than he did before, but not the point. Point being is, at this point, he has actually paid off all of his bills and blah blah blah, because he currently lives with my parents' house, and he doesn't have to pay for food, board, and etc., etc. So, not having bills really does a lot. You gotta catch it, Wario. Hello, Pokemon Girl! Life's been relaxing. And Thanksgiving was... Thanksgiving. Did the same thing I did for the past 2 years. I went to Golden Corral for Thanksgiving. Had a lot of cheddar biscuits. Because that is the downside of living all on your own. There's not really a point to make a Thanksgiving dinner for yourself. It was not a lot of fun? Was it a little bit of fun? Yeah, cheddar biscuits are the best biscuits. I can see that, Muhaku. Yamanero, let's swap you out for Luigi, I guess. In my opinion, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are better than Sun and Moon, but there is very little reason to play one over the other. You play one or the other, and that's about it. Really want the updated and fanciest, just go with Ultra, because you really don't miss out on much playing Sun and Moon. But if you play Sun and Moon, you're also not missing out on much playing Ultra Sun, by not playing Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Again, at least in my opinion. I think Ultra might have a slightly better end game, but that's not the stuff I do. Got to go. You get your shiny Pikachu and you bail. I got pretty cheap, inexpensive rent as well, but the problem comes down to the fact that I only work part-time, and I wish I worked full-time. When I worked full-time, budgeting was a lot easier. Yamanero actually makes a lot of sense in the rain. But I think I'm gonna go to Damien. Ah, Waluwario, don't feel like you have to stay. You got stuff to do, do the stuff. That's not good, new Pokemon girl. And you need that carrying case. Unless you're me. In which case, you should have had a carrying case. Instead, you drop your 3DS on the ground and you break the L button. Luckily, it's my actual one that I use for stream still works. But my 3DS XL, sadly, the L button is long broken. Nobody has died in this entire stream. The last one that died was back on Monday 2.5 weeks ago before I took my extended break. Also, that hurt. Cheating? I'm not cheating! How dare you even assume? I've been a good boy. Fardnut. No, don't worry, Waluwario. I never cheated in X and Y or Omega. Actually, I cheated in X and Y and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. But you guys don't need to know about that. You want to know how I cheated in that? When I did the first egg lock of well, technically it's not the first. When I did my only egg lock of Pokemon X and the egg lock of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, I transferred the Pokemon to my original copy of Pokemon Y so that I grinded them. Because, yeah, having access to the third tier of the 3-star restaurant in that game made it a lot easier. Get out of here, Bronzor. We have to fight Maylene. Also, for the record, Bronzors are incredibly annoying in this game. Yep. Which makes a huge difference. Although I'll say one thing that I liked in in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon was the beans. Having the rainbow beans I thought was a really good thing. Because sure, you could say that they were kind of lame being able to just pump them into something and max happiness something. But I liked the rainbow bean in it just because they were easy to get and they were an easy way to track how much you're leveling stuff. Also, that reminds me. On the note of Alpha Sapphire, I remember seeing something. There's like a modded Pokemon, like a Pokemon mod that I want to say was Crystal? I want to say it was a Pokemon Crystal mod, but I might be crazy. That was a open world Pokemon game, but I don't remember. I don't know. I'm probably crazy. Well, for that reason this time, not for normal reasons. Okay, was Crystal? Okay. I thought so. Which sounded really interesting on the offset. But looking at it a little bit further, I also thought to myself, you know what? Though this looks incredibly interesting, I feel like it could become really bad really quickly. This is not going to go anywhere. Although at the same time, I don't think I have to worry about Shieldon being too threatening. Because I think its best attack at this level is Headbutt. You can grind on gyms? That's dumb. Yeah, like I was saying, the open world thing, that mod for Pokemon Crystal, I saw it, and my initial thought was, that's cool. But my secondary thought came down to, I think that it can easily be screwed up. Because it's doing a little bit more than I thought it could do. Almost done grinding for Norman. He can be a pain. Just remember to watch out for that attack room. The one-shot KO room is not a problem. The attack room's the one that kills you. Ask me why I know that. The answer is because Swords Dance. I don't remember the one-hit KO room. Oh yeah, the one-hit KO room just had a Pokemon that used, the trainer used a Dire Hit. Or it was a Vigoroth that no, it was a Zangoose that used Swords Dance and Slash. Which was a lot more threatening. But yeah, Norman, you don't really have to worry too much about his slacking, because it does have Truant, whatever it is, and a Pelipper has Protect. With the accuracy, Okay, I'm gonna go back and heal. Why am I not paying attention to my enemy Pokemon's levels? I even made a comment that I should be paying attention to it, but I keep forgetting. Oops. Yeah. If I remember right... Is that official? I don't remember if it's official. I remember I played Pokemon Blaze Black, and one of the... Toronto Slow Start. Yeah. And that was one of its secret ability, or special ability, hidden ability, was Slow Start. And that just made me think, wait, which one of those two is actually worse? Honestly, I don't know. Is there a way to have healed in here? I don't think they would do that. Ow. Whoops. You think Truant's worse? I think Truant's probably worse because you miss out on attack every time. Where Slow Start, yeah, you can stall out for a while. Truant, you can't really do anything. Yep. Although one thing to always remember, Pokemon Girl, is Rock Smash sucks. The not very powerful move. It'll work, but it is not a thing that is good. Goodbye, Clefairy. Also, that Clefairy was level 25, and that makes me upset that I think I did not grind high enough. I don't want to go back and grind more. Of course, all we have is Moo Moo Milk. Would you like to buy some? No, thanks. I can't buy healing stuff. Against the rules. Sometimes I wish I could. But we did that once. What game did I do that in? Was it just the egg lock? I think it might have just been the egg lock that I changed the rules so that I could do that. Nobody has cut, right? Nope. What's the best Pokemon ROM hack I've played? I have not played too many. Like, the only ones that I have played is... Honestly, the only ones I have played is Blaze Black, Volt White, and Blaze Black, Volt White 2. And I have to say that Blaze Black, Volt White 1 is the better of the two. Yeah, sorry, I'm not much more help with that. But I know that a lot of people do like, what was it? One that I've been told that I should try playing is Pokemon Sweet. Yeah, which is fine. One thing to always remember, Pokemon Girl, is just because a move is super effective does not mean it's the best move to use. is one of those things that is fun to explain. Like when you're fighting a normal type in this case, if you have a water Pokemon that has Water Pulse is better to use than Rock Smash. This one's actually designed around. Well, that's good. I mean, I think I went through it before, but the new EXP share that they had, I think is personally really good. But the problem with the EXP share after they changed it in Gen 6 just kind of comes down to the fact that it gives bonus XP. Like, if it cut your EXP, like, from one Pokemon that you fought across your entire team, or cut it in half for everyone and gave it to them, and that would be fine. But since your Pokemon you use still gain full amount, guys, question. I have not been paying attention. This is a new route. Did I go into some tall grass already and kill something? I'm trying to think. The only thing I remember fighting maybe is a Staravia, which we could not have caught anyway. I don't think I've ran into another Pokemon in this grass. I don't think I did either, which means this is still free game to catch. I don't have good balls. We'll figure it out! Thank you, Pokemon Girl. I need more of those. Need more face palms. I don't think I did either. Hello, Blade Master. Good timing. Let's throw a Pokeball. I'm gonna throw it. It's the derp. No, I'm the derp. And it just teleports away anyway, so this is completely irrelevant. See? No problem. Don't have to worry about anything. Poof. See? We're fine. I don't get a catch here anyway. Poopy. Oh well. About what you can figure would happen. That's about right. Rip Scyther and Miltank, indeed. Miltank's not. Oh yeah, Miltank isn't. Thank you for the bits. Mojo and Pokemon Girl. Let's get. We could have had a Meryl. Meryl would have been nice. Because we know that Meryls have been pretty good. Most of the ones that I've had, at least, have been pretty good. The one and only Derp. No, you are the Derp. You're not the Derp. Lurs! Thank you for following the channel. If you ever want to catch me stream at another time, I do stream on Mondays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Central Time, but it will always be the Pokemon Nuzlocke. I occasionally will stream on the Saturday or Sunday occasionally as well, but there will also be random stuff. But that's about it. I swear, I feel like I've been saying that slower than usual. I don't know if that should upset me. Yes and yes, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Damien and Yamanero? That sounds fine. We're almost there. I feel like I don't remember this battle being a problem, but at the same time, they're ace trainers, so I know I might screw something up. Huh. Yeah, they're level 24 with 3 Pokemon each. This is an equal battle. I don't like equal battles. I like being able to cheese it. Also, I should not keep Yamanero out here. Just in case Roselia doesn't die. It died. We good. Good job, Damien. Does Yamanero evolve 31, I want to say? But I'm probably wrong. I want to say it's later, but I don't know. Get out of here, Glagger. You don't learn good attacks. Crap. Oh, you're kind of bulky. Rots? That's also not a problem. We'll be fine, maybe. Probably. Sorta. Yes. No, we'll be fine. Based on the Pokemon that they've sent out so far, Damien and Yamanero have been perfect choices for this. In before Psychic? But it was a Psychic! And it died. Because it's slower than Damien, because Damien is quite speedy. He's a speed Damien. Yes, Harkin, I am back from the dead. Fear me. I guess that's true too, Blade Master. I didn't think about that. Yes, I did get a fossil. He's right there. He's right over there. I can't really point to it. Shieldon. It is Nuzlocke, I want to say we named him. It was fun digging underground to find that. I also got enough of the elemental stone so we don't have to worry about much there too, which is nice. Ooh, there's the scary one. Kill it. Kill it. Kill the Lickitung. Actually, you know what? Yeah, just Mud Bomb it. Kill it. Ow. I'm much less worried about Weasel. Crap. Uh-oh. And that's why I'm more scared of that. It's the Derp! Thank you for following the channel. If you want to catch me stream at another time, I do stream on Mondays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Central Time now that I'm over off on my vacation. It will always be the Pokemon Nuzlocke on Mondays and Fridays, sometimes unless something screwy goes on. But I will occasionally stream on the weekends and be other things. Bastiodon is, in fact, Rock Steel. How many hours did I take? I think we got it after an hour and a half? Something like that? Also, yeah, Damien, you are getting out of there and we're going to Ouija. Yamanero, you're fine staying in. But let's kill that Lickitung. Wait, which one's crippled by... Oh, Bastiodon? Yeah, it's 4 times weak to fighting. But even then, I don't think that's too big of an issue. Because it doesn't have ridiculous defenses. And oh yeah, it is 4 times weak to ground, so it's weak to quakes. Which, on that note, is kind of more of a problem. Also, I don't know why I didn't Water Pulse to begin with and I tried to Mud Bomb. Because I forgot it's raining. 50% damage boost. Ow. Okay, you know what? I'm curious. No, I'm not gonna mention it. Not gonna mention it. Not worth mentioning. Bad things to think about. Dude. But at least the Lickitung's gonna die. Hello, Nicholas! Wait, I'm not Who-Man? What does that make me? Who-Man-ish? Ow. Wish it was dead. Driftbloom? Uh-huh. I see. I see. Yep. I need that Lickitung dead. Luigi's faster than it. Please kill it. But I'm afraid of that Drifloon attacking Luigi as well. Oh my god, I've got some baby potions. I think I'll be fine with baby potion. Just enough to get Luigi out of death zone. It's not like I'm gonna use those potions much longer anyway. Oof. I'm a machine? Oh, that's why there are gears in there. I always wondered why I bled black. Ow. Ow! Okay, Luigi. You out. Let's go to Mothman? Right? Yeah. And Yamanero can just pulse it. You have all the flutes? I mean, I wouldn't say that's bad, but that's a lot of grinding. Lickitung problem has been averted, but now we have a Drifloon problem. As long as its ominous winds never proc. Because that's bad. Still the best. Luigi's fine. See? He's fine. He's got 9. 9! That means no, he's not dead. Something like that. That's strong. Oh, I can't look in this game. Who used to Gen 5? Kill the Drifloon. Please don't buff. Also it gusted me. Good. Ow! 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 Oh yeah, it's flying. Of course it has gust. I am smart. Red Zone is still alive. Just like this enemy Pokemon. But you are switching out for... Not Nuzlocke. Nuzlocke can come out. Because anything that it does, Nuzlocke will be fine against. You know, I keep saying fine, and that is actually never a good way to describe something. He'll be good. No problems. A-okay. See? A-okay. Yes! Yes, they did. Apparently it's a reference to someone that I do not know. So, So at least, Nicholas, I can guarantee you that if it's a reference to someone, I don't get it. In Overwatch YouTube... Oh yeah, that's right, somebody said that. Ah, Yamanero, you do not need swagger. To be fair, I would not know that because I've not watched much in the way of Overwatch. So there's that. Have a good night, Walla Wario. Thanks for showing up. It's for she's doing Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, which you collect the soot and turn it in to the glass blowers and you get them. And I'm not sure where else in what. Probably. I'm advertising for people I don't know. Am I streaming on the weekend? I wanted to stream tomorrow. I mentioned it, I specifically wanted to do a Dark Souls 3 stream again. But the main reason why I might not is because, though I haven't been working weekends lately, because it is Black Friday weekend and I work retail, they asked me to come in and work the weekend. Yay. Not an Oris? Wasn't it? Didn't you say we're not confused? Oh, there is no green flute in Oris? Never mind.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Please ignore me.
I don't think there's anything exciting I can get here. What the crap? I don't remember ever coming down here. Huh. You sell poffins? No, thank you. That's really expensive. I have not been down here before. Lava cookie? Can't buy that. Rage. Huh. Why have I never gone down there? Alright. Counter app. Sure. I'll take the step counter app. Was it the one that... Drugstore? Of course they give you the counter app. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna find that a little bit funny. They give you... Wait. Hold on a second. Is it... Oh, it's that kind of counter... Okay. I have to say that's actually kind of funny. Because... the counter app, so the thing that you monotonously press a single button, you get from the store that sells drugs. So what do you do when you are on drugs? You find excitement out of pressing the same button over and over. Good job. Don't do drugs, kids. Be like Mike, and don't do drugs. I don't think I do drugs. Probably not. It depends. Are multivitamins drugs? In case you're wondering, the correct answer is yes and no. I don't do the drugs anymore. We gave them up, remember? Back after the second run of Platinum, I gave up on drugs. Because I depended on them too much. I'll take a Focus Blast, I guess. The rest of them I don't think are going to be too useful. Alright. I don't think there's anything else in here that's worth it. What? Are you making fun of my weenie arms? I'll have you know, I can totally lift I have a weight set over there, and on each of them is 5 pounds. That's how strong I am. It'd be less funny if it wasn't actually true. In case you're wondering why I only have 5 pounds on there, it's because it was just something stupid that I was doing for a few days and then I stopped. Was over the past 2 weeks, like I had said, I've been watching a lot of anime on VRV. And one of the things I did was I took my barbell set, the little dumbbell lifty thingies. I don't know what you'd call them. The handheld ones. I don't know what they're called. Dumbbells, I want to say? But I put it so that they were only 5 pounds, and while I was sitting there watching a show, I told myself, you know what? While I watch one episode, I will just keep moving this up and down. So I did. It honestly made my arm hurt really bad. Don't do that. I get a Porygon from here, right? No, not you. As we went through this, there's a Porygon here, and we had that fun time figuring that out. Is it you? I think I need to deposit a Pokemon, though. Because that is the only one that I can get in this town, too, so there's no reason not to snag the Porygon. And we have Porygon. Which I don't think is going to be coming on the team right now. Let's see. I'll chuck Yamanero for a moment. Boop. Alright. It's Porygon time. Porygon is... Stop getting in my way! Is actually really good. No, I don't think this is the place. Why would Porygon be a ghost type? Yes, I can evolve Porygon. Because I put the ROM into the randomizer, specifically so that it just makes impossible evolutions possible. I think all that I need is the upgrade, and it's good to go. Alright. We caught a Pokemon. Man, I feel like it's been such a long time since I've done this, I should have had this ready already. But! Who is here? And would like to name the Porygon, which I guess I could put on the top screen. Boop, there it is. Has no gender. Looks like a duck. Very polygonal. Give it a while, I might end up learning better graphics. Or it dies. One of the two. But let's get it on this list. We've got Colgrim. We've got Nicholas. Nicholas. Mojo. Pokemon Girl. I swear, Pokemon Girl, you're already entered everywhere. Backhamge? B3. B-thrack. B. Back jab. Back jab. It's a derp. It's a derp. Anybody else want to name the Porygon? Just say anything in chat so I know you are here and I'll put you on the list. That's all you need to do. Would you like to follow? Sure. Do you not have to? Nah. As long as you're here. I'm not very particular. I'm just so alone. No, I'm also thirsty. You know the problem with yakking so long. Yeah. Alright. Is that everybody? Colgrim, Nicholas, Mojo, Pokemon Girl, It's a Derp. Is that everybody? Give you another 5 seconds. I say 5 seconds was not like really... I don't know why I always give you guys time and say time numbers. Because I can't really count down because by the time my countdown's done, it's already gone through. But in this case, I said 5 seconds and it's definitely been longer than 5 seconds. I'm going to go with a definite maybe. I'm not sure. But also, it is currently winter here. And nearing Christmas-ish. Sort of, not really. It's past Thanksgiving in the United States, so I decided, hey, why not? Let's put wintry colors here. Mihaku's here. I see you there. You can't hide. Hold on. So I made the wheel slightly more wintry colored. Sadly, its choice of colors is blue and gray. But let's give it a spin. See who gets to name it. Really is kind of icy. That dark blue one there kind of sticks out. Also, it spins for 20 seconds. Because it adds to the suspension. I'm just going to keep dancing. Question is, which Pokemon game is this music from? Not a main series game, so that's kind of the only hint I'll give you. Is it going to be Steve? It looks like it's a derp! You get to name the Porygon. You want it to be Steve? Is he going to be the mighty Steve? Is it Hey Steve? Well, that's a different Steve. Too much strong bad in my life. Whoop. Did I do it? Why did I put an O there? Dot hacker. Ooh. I'll be honest, Mihaku, that's one series that made me sad that I didn't... One series that I didn't want to... That I'm upset that before on VRV that Funimation got removed. Because I kind of wanted to rewatch all of the dot hack stuff that they had there. But because Funimation now is no longer on VRV, I can't really watch it. Because I'm not going to spend more money on stuff. Ooh. Not gonna lie, I like the dot hack games. I think I've been through that before. They are... I like the plot. I'm a sucker for those kind of things. But, eh. Alright, we've got Mr. Steve. Hey, Steve! No. Different Steve. Don't look up Hey Steve. Wow, he's already 25. Huh. I could replace anyone on my team and it would not set me back. Huh. And Hardy has recovered. I don't know if that's a nice thing to do to everyone on the team. I might. And I have an idea of who I want to get rid of? Yeah. I haven't wanted to do it, but I am going to do it. Sadly, I think Fardnut's gonna have to start sitting it out. Because, yeah, same level already as Fardnut. Plus Steve, honestly, I don't think he's going to be a bad choice on the team. And I don't like overlapping types. Because we saw with everything using Rollout that having something also weak to it, and having, how many Pokemon are weak to it? 3? Kind of led to a bit of a problem. Alright, where... there he is. Yes, Nicholas. If he dies, I have to walk everywhere. Thank you for reminding me of things I've had to do. It sucks. I don't think any of my other Pokemon can fly, because my Staravia died. Or Swellow. I don't know why I still remember his name. Probably because it was a starly named Swellow. Do they have anything else that can fly? Nope. Nothing can fly. Alright. Question is, do we just go storming into the gym? Do we plan for something? I don't know, do I have anything good to give Porygon? Focus Blast. Shadow Claw? No, not really. Or encounters? Huh. Ouch. How many Pokemon got killed? None. Nobody's died yet. In a while. Also, Dawn's here. Get out of here, Dawn. Dawn, you never fight me. Just leave me alone. It is surprising, Dragoon, but you have to remember, I'm going to the gym now. So things are inevitably going to explode. I like you, Crasher Wake. You have a wrestling mask. Luchador Gym Leader gets extra points for being Luchador. However, this gym gets negative points because this gym drives me nuts, and I hate it. Like, I really do not like this gym. What? Why? Are they broken or something? Or do they just do something that shouldn't be allowed? Eh. I can see people struggle with this puzzle as well, Colgrim, but eh. Oh boy. Is it worse than Surge's? For a different reason it's worse than Lieutenant Surge's. Lieutenant Surge's gym on one point, you can solve his gym puzzle in no time at all. You go in, click once, click twice, done. Sometimes you can get stuck in an infinite loop where you can never solve it, which sucks because it has happened. So they are OP. But the reason this one drives me nuts is just simply because of the fact that the gym puzzle itself is time consuming. And if you ever leave to go and heal, that was a dumb idea. And to sleep, it's a derp. Have a good night, thanks for showing up. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed your time. And I hope you have a good night. And I'm sorry I'm super annoying, but that's who I am. Lieutenant Surge's gym will always either be... The thing about Lieutenant Surge's gym is it is always either one of the most annoying or one of the whatever gyms. Because nobody in it, like the actual fights themselves, are not usually that hard. The only hard fight is Lieutenant Surge himself in Pokemon Yellow, because he has a Raichu that's level, what was it, 30? And at that point, nobody else was anywhere near that high. It'd be really stupid. I didn't actually get hit that much. Let's go back. Also, Damien's doing a pretty dang good job in this gym so far. I wonder if I should just throw the EXP share on Mothman and level up him and Damien. Also, I just noticed my entire team's dudes. I am now an NPC trainer. Because I am sexist with my Pokemon. Because I am a male trainer, I only have male Pokemon. Yay. mean, what was it? It was also in Pokemon Yellow, the two fights that were incredibly stupid are Sabrina and Surge. Surge because his Raichu's ridiculously high level, and Sabrina because she's also ridiculously high level. And has a really good Pokemon that's high level too. But Sabrina has the downfall of the fact that she leads with an Abra that can only flash. Man, Damien is really just stomping through this. Claire. Claire is not... Let me think. I know there's a worse gym leader. I want to argue not liking Claire, because I can fully see not liking Claire. Who is it? Crap, what's his name? What is his name? That's the problem, I don't even remember his freaking name! Gen 3. Was it 3? 2? 3. 2. 4? Gen 2. It was Gen 2. Gen 2. I think he was the fighting gym leader. Is it Chuck? I don't think it's Chuck. It might be Chuck. Reason being, literally does nothing. The thing is, Chuck, I think it's Chuck. You have the steel gym and the fighting gym pretty much just separated by the ocean, and you do one back-to-back. 55, I mean, it's better than Astonish. The only reason why I'm saying him is because you meet Steel Lady Gym, whose, again, names I'm failing on. Please note why I do not like Gen 2. But you meet her, you get that whole do this thing in the tower, fix the Ampharos. Good. And the way you do it is you have to go to the island and fight. Well, you don't have to fight Chuck, but Chuck's there, you fight him, you get the medicine, blah, blah, blah. He's just kind of there. It's just, hey, here's Chuck. There's no lead up, there's no... Even thinking, if I go to this island, there's a gym. You think, I go here, I get the medicine, I go back, I fight the leader. No, you just go and, hey, here's a gym. Okay. Bugsy is hard. I can see Bugsy being tough. Because he does have a Scyther and it can kick your butt. But, like I was saying, Nicholas, I can definitely... Was it Nicholas? Who said it? I don't remember. Dragoon said it. We'll just kind of said other things. Dragoon, I can agree with Claire being a terrible gym leader. Because Claire has that problem of... You work through a gym, you fight her, you beat her, yay. But then she's just a whiny lady who says, no, I will not recognize you and give you this thing. You know, it's my job, but I won't do my job because I am a whiny person. But I give her an edge over Chuck because she does something and has at least a little bit of build-up. And the Kingdra is also annoying. It is a memorable fight. Chuck's just there. Yeah. And that will always be my problem with Chuck, is he's just kind of there. There's another gym leader like that, that's just kind of there, but I'm trying to remember who it was. It was a gym leader... I mean, again, obviously Gen 1's gym leaders all kind of suck. But that's the problem with being Gen 1. Liza and Tate get a slight pass from me just for the sole fact of there has not been another double battle gym that I'm aware of. And that was one of those things when I did play Pokemon Blaze Black and Volt White. that was some of the best things to try to Nuzlocke through were gyms that had rotation battles, double battles, and triple battles. Like, they were super freaking hard. On a Soul Silver challenge run. What are you looking for challenge run? Anything specific? Fight this guy, goes down, goes over, and that should be that. Do it with only bug types? Ooh. Why do I remember this being a problem? Yes. The forgettable gym leader was the grass guy. Because his gym was boring, his fight was boring, and he just showed up out of nowhere. And his design was boring. I don't even remember his name. Yeah, Golbat should be amazing in this gym. Isn't he quad resistant to fighting? So, sadly, because it requires happiness, not gonna level, but eh. It's Ramos? Yeah. Ramos sucks. He is definitely that gym leader that, in X and Y, shows up out of nowhere and does nothing, and who cares? He does use a Jumpluff, which is amazing. He gets points for that, because Jumpluff is awesome, and don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. Well, they kind of have to. That is... Yuhaku, if there's one thing that... if there's one thing that I will always say and why Gen 5 is my favorite generation, it's because the gym leaders aren't just obstacles. They are people in the game that have plot. Not a lot of the time, a lot, but you at least learn something about every single one. Which is good. Jumpluff is great. I had a Jumpluff in my Soul Silver run, and it was great. Need to go back and try to finish that again, but eh. Yeah, Ramos, he just kind of, hey, I'm Ramos, bye. Yeah, his gym was just go on a essentially linear path and be done. The only reason the rock gym before him isn't that bad is because at least he shows them, says, hey, I ride bike. Yeah. We had... The only reason why I didn't completely lose in Soul Silver a lot earlier was because I had a Jumpluff. And specifically I had a Hoppip. And it managed to survive the Tangela massacre. Like I said, I can see you forgetting about him. Forgettable gym leaders are just the worst gym leaders. Because they're essentially your bosses. You should make them memorable in one way or another. Make their gym memorable, make the fight memorable, or something. Give it something that's different. A stat total of 250. Wow. That doesn't seem like a lot. I mean, if you want to challenge... If you want to challenge, do a Nuzlocke, and you can't use Pokemon Centers. Mind you, you are free to catch Pokemon, but you can't use a Pokemon Center. Gen 5. Gen 5, definitely. And also, if you want to do a no Pokemon Center run, the easiest one to do that in is X and Y. Or, I think, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, because you have O powers. Let's see. Other memorable gym leaders... Best gym leaders. Who else is best gym leader? Claire did have a lot of... Claire had personality. Not necessarily a fun person, but she had personality. Now I'm curious, what other game would I say had the best gym leaders except for 5? Sadly, most of... 4's okay. These gym leaders are okay, but they don't go quite on the same level. And I would say Sun and Moon, but I don't think that counts. I think I'm stuck with Gen 1, just because they're memorable for me, just because I knew everything and everything about them. Do you eat or go to sleep? Both. No, don't do both. That's not good for you. Might be the strength room. Either way, it's go time, Maylene. Go time. Let's do it. I don't remember this fight. I don't remember anything about this fight, but I figure something bad's going to happen. Something bad always happens. Metatite. 28. Something bad just happened. Something very bad. Okay. Please somehow kill it in one hit. Oh, that's also bad. That is very bad. That slows me down. That's even worse. That's even worse. That is the worst. Okay. Uh-huh. Yes. All right. Yes. Uh-huh. I see. I see. Ouija, save me! I would send out Motham, but I can't because Rock's murder. Yeah! Yeah! Can I charge? Is it worth it to charge? It only affects my next attack, so it's not worth it to charge. Also, she didn't heal. That's upsetting. Okay. Okay. Crap! 32. I'm probably not faster. So biting would be useless, plus it'd be double resistant. Going to physically attack, so charge won't help much. Does anybody have good physical attacks? I don't think so. I think Luigi's the only one that physically attacks. I have Bug Bite, which is quad resisted. Gust is special attack, not good. Mud Bomb is special. Mud Slap isn't, but whatever. Nuzlocke might be able to do something? Okay. I can leer it, but there's not really much point to leer it because nobody really has a physical attack to take advantage of leers. Can Steve, but Steve will die in a punch. Yamanero, how's your defense? 28. Compared to Luigi's 40. Nuzlocke's got a lot. I'm not so worried about a Machoke. I'm pretty much sure that she did have one. I think we spark it. Hope for a paralyzed. Spark can paralyze, right? Drain Punch. Oh, it's Drain Punch. That's not 70 power yet, right? It also only has 5 PP. But that was a lot of damage. And I have the highest HP out of everybody. I mean, I have the highest defense. Yes! Yes, Luigi! Do that! Okay. Drain punches. Mothman. If drain punches are coming, Mothman can take the drain punches. That was my highest defense Pokemon, Colgrim. Yeah. The Mothman can take those punches. I don't know what else it can do. Do I protect? Is it worth it to protect? Might buff. Gust does more damage. Confusion has a chance to confuse. I think we do hope for the confuse chance. I'm debating on protecting just to see what it does first. But I don't... Mothman's... Oh, it's paralyzed. That's right. I was going to say, how are you faster? The dream? Okay. I'm lucky at this point, but that's not the problem, Nicholas. Though I might be lucky right now, that does not change the fact that if it doesn't die to something... Oh, Metal Claw? No, it's not worth it to protect at that point. Oh my god! Because here's the problem. Here's the thing that's the problem right now. Lucario there, I don't think Maylene will heal it. I don't think it's high enough. I mean, I don't think it's quite low enough for her to use a potion on it. If she does, I'm screwed. But if I just protect and hope for confusion, that won't kill it, and then she will heal. If I heal and it confusions or it wears out, then nothing happens and I'm screwed. If I gust and I crit, I might kill it. And if the confused chance hits it and it dies to that, then that'd be great too. So I think I'm going to go for the gust and hope that it crits or that the confusion gets it. It's the only option I think I can have. How often do I rely on coin flips? A lot. Plus there's a paralyzed chance. There's still the paralysis chance as well. Confusion's still going. Coin flips. I like coin flips when they turn up the right direction. Oh boy. Okay. Machoke. Now we have a problem with Machoke. And that's the fact that Machoke probably has, what's it called? Rock Tomb. So having Rock Tomb... I want to get Luigi out to debuff its attack, but I can't. I'd assume it'd be Rock Tomb, not Rock Slide, because Meditite had Rock Tomb. So I'd assume that she would put Machoke with it too. Nuzlocke sadly cannot take a Drain Punch or any sort of it. Even though he has 74 defense, it won't work. I think Yamanero has to come out. Doesn't have a lot of defense. But if Yamanero comes out and does not nearly die, I could Mud Slap it for hope. Or I could have Yamanero take it one for the team, not die if he doesn't die from it, and try to heal somebody. Karate Chop's coming in. Yamanero cannot take a second one of those. There's no way. Steve, if that comes in, will kill Steve. It'd kill Nuzlocke. Yamanero, can you do anything? No. Sadly, Nuzlocke and Steve will both die in one hit. .28 defense compared to 40 defense. That's a 12 defense difference. Debuffs to attack will take it down 1/3 in the first debuff, so it'll deal 66% of its damage that it just dealt. It dealt me a total of 52 damage. Cutting that into thirds. Math. We're looking at somewhere around 34? I'm too lazy to do it properly. I'm sorry. I'll do my math properly. So it'd be 40 something. So should be 40 something coming in. I don't have enough defense, even with an Intimidate going off. No, it will deal me roughly 31 damage. At absolute best. So Luigi cannot survive it. Curse you, math! You failed me again! Who takes one for the team? Actually, it can't really do that. There's one option for a Pokemon to take it for the team. Nuzlocke can't take it for the team. Actually, no, he could. So I could do... Then switch to Luigi and... Fine. It's not the safest bet, but fine. Maybe under some miraculous circumstance he lives, which I doubt. No. Alright. Don't know why everybody wanted Nuzlocke dead. Alright, let's get Luigi in here. Reason why Luigi, because Luigi intimidates, and I can heal Luigi. Yep. Which I have 2 Hyper Potions, Orange Berry. I am missing 49, so a Super Potion's just fine. Luigi comes in. Crap, I'm tired. I know that feeling. Me too. Okay, Luigi, you should take Strength. That is not Karate Chop. That is less damage. Alright. You know what? No, I think we're going for the attack. I could hope for a Paralyze, who knows? We get lucky. We got lucky before. We got lucky again! We got lucky again! Can I keep being lucky, please? I like being lucky. I like that. Okay, it does have Rock Tomb. That's going to lower my speed, but it is paralyzed now, so I don't think I'm slower than it. But I'm now too low to take a second hit. I have to heal again. Alright, now why did I go to the balls? Hyper Potion has to be burnt. Otherwise Luigi dies. I'm down to 1 Hyper Potion, and then I'm out of potions that can heal fully. Okay. There's the Karate Chop. This is how much damage that we can take. Okay, we won't die in a second Karate Chop unless it crits. You say only 2, but she still has a potion. Oh no! That is the worst thing to have happened there. Leer? I think Leer's worth it. Took 3 attacks to get it down this far, so yeah, Leer's not worth it. I think I just have to keep sparking. Nope, oh, wait. What? Wait. She didn't have a potion? She didn't have any potions? What? Also, Poopyheim, I know I am bad. I am very bad. I'm not dead. She doesn't have a heal. Huh. Sounds about right. I'm not arguing with you, Poopyheim. Ooh. I'm not dead entirely. Hooray! I can't fly. Ooh. Yeah, that... Let's be honest, the only reason why we got out of that was because RNGesus was like, hey! Let's be super good there. Hi, Dawn. Hummus. Yeah, I'm going to have no luck left. All the luck is gone. Goodbye, luck. Bye, Evertang. Only death awaits. Speaking of death, we did have some of those, didn't we? No, it's kind of sad for a few reasons. One being the jerk reason. Nuzlocke's had the EXP share on him for how long? Hasn't done any fights yet. And yeah, just... I knew that was a bad spot from Nuzlocke. We all knew it. 4 times weakness to karate chops. Of course he gets exploded. It was really... somebody had to die there. There was no way around it. Somebody had to die. Damien did fantastic in that gym. Went all the way through, killed every trainer, pretty much single-handedly. Got to the actual fight there. I got crit right off the bat. Yeah. Not all the RNG was for me there. Not all of it. Yes, I turned off the sad music. Don't ask me why. Crap. So, that in mind, who's coming on the team? Got a decent spread of Pokemans to bring. I'm not opposed to any of them looking at them. They all seem fine to me. We've got Schmores going to evolve into a Flareon, so keep that in mind if you're wondering about that. I could potentially get a Houndour next route. Psychic type with perfect coverage. That's true! We do have one-hit wonder. It is not a shiny Chansey, no. It's just a Chansey. We got Maple, if we wanted a grass type. Who's back? I'm back. Hi. Yeah, it does tend to look weird. Dumbbell's never a bad call, because it can take a lot of hits.
Real good at that. It takes to be able to take them beatings and keep on running.
Vote Ponyta and Rotom, Applejack and Tommy. I don't feel bad about bringing Tommy. I don't have a ghost or an electric. Tommy is fun. Newbiekin, all your cash is gone again. What did you do? Hey, you changed your name again. Dap it. I think we'll bring Tommy. Tommy's fun to bring. Who else do we bring? Schmores I don't think is a bad call. Schmores is going to be a Flareon. I do have the Firestone already. You did get your name back. Which is funny that you have no points. Huh. I'll go through and figure that out in a minute. James could come on, give him the Soothe Bell, try to evolve him, but we know how that works. Do you think we bring Applejack? The problem with Applejack is Applejack doesn't evolve until level 40. And I don't know how useful Applejack will be at this point. I think you might be right. I think we might just want to save it until we figure out who the next one is. So we can catch the next route right now. Did not heal my team. Should do that. So let's go catch a Pokemon, and then we'll figure it out. At least I think I can get to the next route anyway. There are quite a few things good in the next route. Oh yeah, miniatures. I like that you called them miniatures. I mean, that's not my first thing that I would call them, but it makes sense to call them miniatures. I want to get an entire folder of pictures of JPEGs of Pokemon miniatures. And use that. There we go. Tommy. I don't know, just the team, the icons. Just an interesting way to state it. I'm not saying it's wrong. It is definitely not wrong. That is not the first thing I would have called them. Can I get past you? No.
I just want to catch Pokemon! Come on!
Exactly. That's the way it should normally go, even regardless of what you call something. If you know what I'm talking about, it doesn't matter. Trust me, that is a very important thing to keep in mind when calling Pokemon the wrong names. You know, like Audino, I don't know, a Dino. Still will never get that right. I always called it a Dino. Everybody told me it's Audino. Like, I don't know. No, Ouija, you do not get swagger. Well, maybe it would have been better than Leer, but... I almost said something terrible. Do not let me say that. I'm saying that right now. Because if I had said that, something bad would have happened. Because every time I say stuff, you can probably assume what I was about to say. It would have been a jinx. But every time I say stuff like that, they die. Please note the problem of Pokemon starters and how I always say, do you think this starter will be the one to get to its third evolution? The answer is no. It will not be. No starter will ever get to its third evolution. It is not allowed. It has been forbidden. Alright. What do we got? 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 Can't have you! I already lost my starter. But to give you an idea what I was about to say is akin to me saying that. Also, I just realized these are exploding bombs. Huh. I think Luigi has to be the one to be on bomb defusal. Yep, don't question it, Colgrim. You don't state what I was thinking. I think you can figure out what I was thinking. Yeah, Luigi is not my starter, so it has nothing to do with Luigi. I swear. I swear. I have not been paying attention to what berries I just picked. I just know that I just got a citrus, which is good. What can I catch here? I know that there were Houndours that we were talking about, but what else? Can't catch you. Close to the... Is he close? Doesn't Luigi doesn't evolve until 36, I want to say, right? So I would not call that close. And I'm glitchy. Same with Shell. Really? I really don't know when my own Pokemon evolve. Frickin' bombs! Why are there so many grenades in this grass? I can't catch a grenade. I wanted to say it was 31, but 30 does sound about right. Okay, are there only grenades in this grass? And honestly, I think it was 23 that they learned to explode. Or was it 21? It would not surprise me that every single thing in this grass could explode. Luxray's at 30? Huh. Good to know. So we just have to get Luigi a little more. Wouldn't that be special? Actually, I just realized I brought Rotom on the team. I already have an electric type. Whoops. Oh well. Not like having a ghost type's bad, but I don't know. Maybe I should have went with someone else. We'll go back and figure out who gets on the team and who gets grinded. Yep. Which means, true, that means the weakness doesn't hit, but it comes down to more of the offensive problem. That I won't have the ability to hurt as much. If something's immune or resistant to electric, then I would have two Pokemon that are kind of bumped. You know, like a steel type. Hey! It's a little lady Houndour. Ooh. I care about ground types. I'm out of nest balls. Crap. Chew on that puppy. Hey guys. Houndour has Roar. Yeah. Yep. That is in fact a thing that just happened. Hoo boy. What? Second chance for a different Pokemon. So you think we bring S'mores? I think we bring S'mores. The real question comes down to, do we evolve S'mores immediately, or do we just check and see if it can learn something useful prior to evolving? Pokemon Platinum Eevee. Bite would be useful. Surbies. Eevee learns Bite at 29 and Quick Attack at 22. Those would be the two attacks. The encounter was a Houndour. It has Roar. And Flareon gets Quick Attack at 22 and... That's Diamond and Pearl. Huh. I was told to evolve the Eevee into a Flareon. And the answer, for the record, is there is no reason to not evolve into a Flareon. Because the level up moves are the exact same. We'll learn Quick Attack at 22 and Bite at 29. So, yay! Alright. Let's slap a stone onto S'mores. I did grab the Firestone, right? In Fuego, Rock. S'mores. That is weird that I learned the exact same moves leveling up. Huh. On? So fluffy! Okay, I'm gonna state this again. Is it just me, or do you just really want to pet a Flareon? It looks so soft. Soft and fluffy. Alright, now what are S'mores' stats even like? Quiet. Very floof. Flash Fire. Ooh, that could be useful. Decent special attack, special defense, and attack. All sounds pretty good to me. All I have is tackle. I would assume Vaporeon feels a lot like a like an eel. It's so cute and fluffy! Yes. I didn't get a fire attack at any point, right? Nope. So let's actually go grab Fire Blast. Use it as a last resort attack, though. Because it will always miss when I need it to hit. Yes, can I help you, sir? Leafeon. What, you expected me to give you a different answer? You know. Which one's my favorite evolution? I don't know. Probably that one? Or the one that's on the icons? Alright, there we go. Fire Blast. And Fire Blast. Tiny dinosaur thing. It's been a while since people have been using my quotes. Takes a minute. I think it takes 10 seconds before the bot will say another quote. Let's get rid of Helping Hand for Fire Blast. Alright. Yep, still broken. Friggin' bot. You were once a subscriber to my channel, you dang bot. How dare you not do the quotes? There they are. Now, we haven't added a lot of quotes in a while. Oh well. Quotes are weird that way. Because unless you know about them, then it doesn't make sense. Because I don't think the bot actually can do random quotes. Which sucks. Alright. Heal up. And sadly, everybody, I got the bad news. It is going to be the end of the stream for the night. There is no quote 0. Come on. At least I don't think there is. I can double check. So, sad for that. It's ending a little early. I am very tired. Work was busy. But not that one. I want that one. As it tends to go with these kind of things, because I am here and we are back and it's time for this, it's quiz time. Who likes quiz time? I like quiz time. I just gotta figure out a question. Do you have a question? I've got a question. I don't have a question, I'm just making it up. Let me make up a question. I've got a question. When was my last stream? Because I was on a long hiatus. You can figure out if you can remember what day was my last stream. You can do that. Although, please don't cheat. I know it's easy to cheat, but I figure I'll give you a easy one. Let's go. Not. Actually, open up a calendar so that I have this correct. Last stream, not current stream. Come on! Well, there are only 4. Place your bets. Which one do you think is the last time I streamed? Because I'm too lazy to think of better questions tonight. Leave me alone. Your answers are: you can bet on number 0 for Halloween, October 31st. You can bet on number 1 for November 5th, 18 days ago. You could bet on November 9th, which was 14 days ago. You could bet on November 12th, which was, brain not working, 11 days ago. Let's place your bet, how much you want to bet. Now I'm just gonna sit here in the background where you can't see me and dance. I still find bad. I really need to do this. I really need to do this better. Look at that. Look at that. I need to change the picture. Oh well. There you go, Nicholas. That worked out. Anybody else placing a bet? How much would you like to bet? When was the last stream? I know. Do you know? We should know. I mean, some of you were here. But time is up in the next few seconds. Now I don't know why I'm going to have time up, because it's kind of obvious. Alright, that's enough few seconds. I'm done rambling. Everybody was correct. It was November 5th. I was gone for 18 days. But I'm back. Hello. I didn't do anything weird. I swear. Also, it's still weird when I have my icon down on the bottom right, because when I look at myself, you can tell I'm looking at the screen. Whereas if I'm looking at the set where my picture normally is, I look right here. Which looks more like I'm at the camera, because the camera's here, but the picture's there, so it's not too far off. Either way, that's enough of rambling and pointing out stupid things that nobody cares about. Because it is, in fact, the end of the stream! Man, it's been a long time since we've done this. Either way, I said it again. I haven't gotten over that, and I gave up on it. I hope everybody had a great night. Hope to see you on Monday. Sorry that I was gone for 4 streams. I gave the explanation, I think, twice. I'll give it here, too, for anybody that was curious. I just used the time to de-stress because I got over heavy stress, anxiety, depression, blah, blah, blah. I just needed time. Just needed time. Got over it. It's all good. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Hope to see you on Monday. And don't go broke buying all the sales this weekend. Cyber Monday, Black Friday, all that stuff going on. Don't go broke. Spend wisely. See you Monday. My outros are still bad.